elders of Great Millstone to rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of the true nation of Israel, Yasharallah. All right, a quick lesson, man. I'm gonna show you this TikTok, and
You make that request, we will honor it. But what if we leave and you're wrong?
That's a good question.
If you make that
yeah, man. Slovakia. Being in Kansas, man, there's a there's a good number of bats. That's how you know what the apostles be saying, man. The caves being in Kansas and Kansas City is true, man. Because where else are these bats from, man? From caves and tunnels underground, man. Slovakia. I keep every time I do a lesson out here in my car, I see bats. I'll be skeptical rolling down my windows, because these animals like light and whatnot. But yeah, you seen the TikTok of Optimus Prime telling the dude, it refers to us, man. In the spirit, he says, what he said, that's what we go through, man. With our people, man, because the Lord he commands us, all right, to go out there to the highways and hedges, to the highways and byways, and to preach this gospel. All right, bear this light, man, for everybody to see it, and this light being this truth that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has blessed us with. So I'm gonna turn my car on, and turn my lights. All right. But yeah, man, we go out there and warn our people of what's coming, man, of the return of Yahweh Shai very soon, and the collapse of this world, this wicked world, this society, man. Okay. All right. And our people don't want to listen. Our people don't want to repent and get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. Hey, we can't make you repent. We can't make you get this truth. All right. All we're here to do is warn you. All right. And there's going to be a day where we're not going to be out there on the streets no more. All right. The Lord's going to take us out off the highways and byways, take us off the internet. All right. Because that time to preach this truth, to warn our people, is going to be over. All right. And that time is soon. All right, your time to repent isn't forever, man. That time to repent is the doors of the spiritual Noah's Ark, all right, which is this truth, are shutting, man, okay, are closing. Get this truth, man, while it's hot. Get this truth now before it's too late, all right, because we're not going to be out there on the streets, on the highways and byways forever, We're not going to be out there on the internet, on YouTube forever, on TikTok forever. The Hebrews, there's going to be a day where these people are going to be like, where are those Hebrew Israelites, man? They were right, man. Everything that they were saying is coming true, man. The things that they were saying is making sense now, man. We counted their life as madness, and their end to be without honor, like the scriptures say. That's what these people say, man. That's what they're going to say, they're like, those Hebrew Israelites are out of their mind. They're racist. They preach hate. But when that time comes, they're going to be looking for us, man. When society falls, man. All right, when these lockdowns and these shutdowns go forth and stay shut down, man. All right. Okay. And they're going to be looking for us, but hey, this truth is going to be illegal. It's already being made illegal. Trump, and passing the laws and whatnot to put preachers, and whatnot into prison for inciting violence and whatnot. IUIC linking up with these Muslims. All right, for what reason? Really, no reason, but there's actually a reason behind it, because IUIC is bought and paid for. All right, they're paid. They're how do you say, not paid opposition. They're controlled opposition, for lack of better words. This white man has set up IUIC, and put Nate at the helm of it, you know, to link up with these Muslims, man, and whatnot, and to demonize this truth, us, the men of GMS and the followers of GMS, which are actually preaching the truth, man. All right, we're not doing this for money. We're not doing this for gain or to sell you anything. You know, we're not doing this for wickedness or to get you defamed. You know, no, man. IUIC is fake, all right? And their actions prove it, okay? Linking up with the Muslims, you know. And what does America see Muslims as? terrorist, all right? And they want to demonize us as those people too. They want to demonize us and make us look out and, you know, to be a terrorist, you know, s, you know, even though we're not, man. All we're doing is preaching the word of the Lord. That's it. We're not fighting anybody. We're not putting our hands on anybody. We may raise our voice. We may cuss you out. But that's as far as it goes, man. We're here to warn you about the truth of the Bible and the dark times that are coming to America, because they're going to come. The scriptures talk about it, man. We're here to warn you about it. The return of Yahushua. And these dark times are going to be bad unto the wicked. And they're going to be times of redemption and salvation for the righteous of the Lord. All right? So that's why we're telling you to get right. If you like to hear it or not. If we make cuss at you or, you know, use some harsh words or not. If you like it or not, man. You know? You know? That's why I brought this TikTok out.
If you make that request, we will honor it. But what if we leave and you're wrong?
See, the thing is, there's no what if. You know, we're going to leave. The Lord's going to make us leave. All right? And I'm going to show you some precepts. You know, and these people are going to be wrong, man, about us. All right? They should listen to us. You know, it's not about us, but they should listen to us because we're bringing out the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the truth of the Lord, the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And get right with the Lord, all right? Keep the commandments to the best of your ability, man, all right? Go out there to the highways and byways and prophesy, man, you know? Keep the ways of the Lord, man, all right? Separate yourself from this wicked world, all right? Separate yourself from the heathens, all right? The heathens are going into slavery, if you like it or not. The Lord is a so-called black man. His name is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay? The Lord's chosen people are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, if you want to believe that or not, you know, and the speckled birds abroad, you know. The MARK of the BEEAST, all right? Revelation 13 and 16, the mark of the beast is the RFID micro C hip, okay? All right, and these people don't want to hear it, man. They want to do everything else, you know. There is no what ifs. The things that we're preaching and telling you, they're going to come to pass if you like it or not, man. You could talk all the shit, do whatever you want to us. Hey, what we're saying is true. All right, the truth hurts. The truth isn't pleasant all the time, man. You know, deal with it. Grow up. You know, grow some nuts, man. You know, shit. The society's a bunch of, you know, sissies, man, for lack of better words. You know, emotional little kids, grown ass adults, getting their little drawers and panties in a bunch, man. All right, because we said a cuss word or two, not knowing that there's nothing wrong with saying cuss words, man, if they're in the right context, you know. They're said in the right context, man, you know. Ezekiel 33 and 33 says, and when this cometh, Slakia. Some hair in my mouth, what the fuck? And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Okay? And what's this that's to come? All right. These prophecies, man. The things that we're preaching and prophesying to you about on the highways and hedges, on YouTube, you know, in social media and whatnot, on the internet. the things that the men of GMS and the followers of GMS are telling you every day, every weekend, every week, man. You know, for the past decades, it says, lo, it will come. All right. And once these things come to pass, you know, all hell breaking loose, the dollar crashing, you know, the store, you know, every store empty, no jobs, and it stays like that. You know, the nuclear missiles on their way to hit you, you know, seeing the Lord pop up out of the sky with the so-called UFOs, the chariots of the Lord. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Then they will know that the men of GMS and the affiliates of GMS were right. All right. And all that scoffing and mocking and making fun and hating us, you know. All right. Because, Elder Zakba, you know, he did a video on the hatred of the Hebrew Israelites is on another level now, man. You know, the hatred against us, you know, they're going to realize all that was, you know, they were in the wrong this whole time, you know. They're going to be on the wrong side of history when they think they're on the right side of history, when they're really not, man, you know. Ezekiel 3:26, it says, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof. I should have read this, but I'm gonna just move on. This is Ezekiel 3:26. It says, I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. What is this talking about? Thy tongue.